Hello. Hello, Gonzo. Hello, Gonzo. Hello, hello, hello. I am actually in with sheep. They're just ignoring me. I'm in with the ewes. Morning, Kate. It's a beautiful day here. Absolutely stunning. Seffie! Seffie! Dot! Come on! Oh yes, Snow's been gone. Talk about... well, I suppose it took about 2 days for the majority to go, and the last bits took about 10 days. But yeah, no snow. Hi, Chickenlandia! Hello, Unicorn Acres. Hi, Kilted Gardener. Well, I was gonna, get Dot and Seffie over. Seffie, come on! Seffie, Dot! The Jacobs won't. They'll stand over there and moan. Oh no! Hi, Honeybee. Oh well, I have an idea for our dancing thing, Chickenlandia. Sorry, I can't remember your name. I'm useless with names. It won't be long. Seffie, come on, Seffie. Come on, Seffie. Come on. She hates me at the moment. She doesn't like that I have to keep doing things. Okay, Chickenlandia it is. Come on, Seffie. I actually have some treats in my pocket for Seffie, which I don't normally have. Come on, girl. She's waddling over. And here comes Obi. Here, have some treats. It's not really treats, it's just her feed. You're not in an overly hungry mood today. Bye, see you soon. Yep, there you go. Seffie's having a good look at you all. Oh, I can't wait for her to have her baby. Oh, hello. I've been joined by Freaky. I love this chicken. It's really funny. She was my first impulse weirdness buy. Freaky was. I knew that she was 2 years old, so she was slowing down in her egg laying. Seffie, what? Seffie, whoops, can't see. I got my wrong way around. Who's that? Yeah. Ah, you cheeky mat. Okay, she's walking over me. 5 cases of mason jar. Oh my god, that's amazing. I've actually just. I'm really getting into this whole thinking about preserving things now, and buying things in large bulk so I can buy them cheaper and stuff. I'm getting quite into that. What? Have some more treats. This is just her feed. It's nothing exciting. Wow. Hey, Seffie. Are you asking me what I'll can? I don't know what I'll can. I would like to can a load of fruit. There's a part of the farm, I showed it on my 5 reasons why YouTube video, and also on Seffie. She's found out where the treats were. They were in my pocket. Yes. Yum, 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 yum. Anyway, there's this part of the farm that's very scrubby type stuff, but what it actually has is lots of fruit bushes. Oh, Seffie, you're a bit, in your face, aren't you? Hi. May not actually be my most sensible idea. 4 months. You know what? Over here, the mum get 6 months paid maternity leave. I like that. Put a brick on his head, slow him down. Maybe that's what happened with me. Maybe it's so short. Oh, canning tomatoes, yeah. Oh no, I didn't see Willow Creek. Oh, hi Willow Creek. I'm sorry, she's gone. Oh, there she is. Hello. Yum, 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 yum. Yeah, I'm really short. My dad's short. My dad's just sort of 5'4". My mum's 5 foot. Apparently she's shrinking. So my mum's actually coming down to my height now. My sister's 5'1". Easy, Stu, and you'll love it. You're talking about putting a book on his head? Or are you talking about canning tomatoes? I'm guessing you're talking about canning tomatoes. I want to start doing that sort of thing. The problem I have is tomatoes aren't actually good for people with fibromyalgia. And the weird thing about me growing my own food is that everyone thinks I'm taller. You're 5'4". That's good. That's a good height. Asher's 6 foot. His sister is 6 foot. His 13-year-old niece is 6 foot tall. So I look absolutely hilarious next to Asher's family, especially his 13-year-old niece. He's over a foot taller than me. Obi, that does actually hurt my leg, darling. Yeah. Green tomato chutney. Oh, that sounds nice. Yeah, fibromyalgia. People with fibromyalgia aren't really supposed to eat. You worn him down, Kate. He's putting a book on his head too much. People with fibromyalgia aren't supposed to eat nightshade. Members of the nightshade family, which basically any food that has a flower then produces something off the flower. So, you know, tomatoes are out. I suppose, I'm not really sure what else that includes, but it's quite a lot, basically. Strawberries, I shouldn't really eat them, but oh, I love them. Look at that belly. Look at the size of that. Hello. But yeah, I want to start doing canning. It's really tricky to get mason jars over here. We have these things called kiln jars instead. Yeah, exactly, Kate. It is. It's almost all fruits and veggies. Right, you shouldn't be growling at the pregnant goat. Oh, yeah, nice. I thought Dot would have come over, but he seems to be happy over there with the girls. Look at the view. Oh yeah, I was filling water, so I forgot about that. Oh, it's not overrunning yet. It's a beautiful view. I'll just sit here all day. Like yesterday, I'm leaning up against the small hay bale that's in here. What are you doing, girl? I was hoping to show you the sheepies, but all I've got is the goat. And some chickens. Tears from cutting up onions. That's quite funny. Ah, don't do that, you cow bag. No! Madam here just decided to try and paw at me. That hurts. She's a big goat, by the way. I'm told Nubians don't stop growing until they're 6, and she's only approaching 3. Seffi? Yeah. Good girl. Yeah, you don't get anything from pawing. Yeah, so as much as I love growing stuff, I can't actually eat half of what I grow. Does the flower include lettuces? I have no idea, to be honest, Kate. I haven't looked much into it. Because I want to grow these things and I don't really care. Obi, this video wasn't supposed to be about you. Ooh. Nom, 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 nom. You're so lovely. And you want to be. Aww. Yeah, she's less than a month away now. Don't, you cow bag. Oh, had to slap her leg away from me. No. Bugger off. Yeah, go play dogs. Go on, go away. Go, dogs, away. No. There you go. She's got to tell the dogs off. I told her off so she went to tell the dogs off. Yeah, that's my thoughts, Kate. I mean, I do eat lettuce. I do like lettuce. It just irritates the nerves. Hello. I should have had that turned behind me. Hello. Good morning, Eva. Oh my God. You don't realise how fat you are. You're trying to squeeze between me and a bale of hay. Oh dear. What? My ghost is very needy at the moment. She's less than a month from kidding, so she's getting a bit needy on you. Look at that udder. Look at that udder. You've got very big teats, which is going to be great. Nasturtiums. Ooh. Yeah, a friend of mine, this is one thing you need to do with your kiddie, actually. I went to stay at a friend's last summer, and she got 2 children, and for breakfast, her 2-year-old, she was thinking of headbutting the dogs then. For breakfast, her 2-year-old daughter went out into the garden and brought me a load of edible flowers for breakfast. I mean, you know, kids, if you start them young, they'll bring you breakfast of edible flowers at 2. And, you know, I literally, my friend Vicky, her mum, I just said, am I able to eat these? Because the kid was just standing there eating them. And she says, yeah, they're all edible. I said, can you check? Because, you know, your child's 2. And she looked at them all. She said, yeah, sure, they're all fine. They're all edible. So I had a breakfast of edible flowers and brought to me by a 2-year-old, and it was lovely. Yeah. Yes, dear, you do that. She's so funny. Bits of her back are she's sort of starting to drop around that area now because the kid or kids are getting a bit big, a bit heavy. Only a few weeks to go, girl. Yeah, so start your kids young. Yeah, good idea. Start your kids young, knowing what they can and can't eat in the garden. And we went for a walk to see the ponies at the end of their lane is where their ponies are. And they used to have 2 of my ponies there. And as we were walking along, this little kid was just picking out things that were edible, greenery as well as flowers, and just handing them to me as we were walking. What are you doing? If you've never had a Nubian goat, get yourself one. They are the friendliest thing in the world. Hello. I mean, if she could, I swear she'd come into the house and just curl up on the bed at night. Hello. They're very cute. They're big though, it's the only problem. She is a big goat. She can actually give me kisses just by lifting her head up. That's how tall she is compared to me. Thanks for that. Hey, belly. Oh, goats. I love goats. I mean, I only had pygmy goats when I was younger. We had 3 of them, and I thought they were fun, but oh God, Nubians are a whole different level. She's like, that's the pocket the treats were in. I know it. No, that's not where the treats are. They're in my pocket, darling. But yeah, I think, I mean, Seffi is a Nubian cross Alpine. I think she's much more Nubian than Alpine. Willow, oh, we'll go and see her in a moment. What are you doing, girl? That's okay, Kate, I've caught it. We'll go see Willow in a moment. Hey, Karen. Of course you can visit. There's the mountains. Tapo North. YouTube channel. If you're not on there, you really should. They can see this mountain here, Ben Rinnis, and they're standing at the top of the mountain that their farm is at the bottom of. So they are, I think about it, literally that direction. Yeah, Seffi direction. They are literally, oh, that direction from me. It's lovely, isn't it? And there's just mountains everywhere. Right, let's go see Willow. Oh. Can you rough chop cabbage for kraut rather than slicing it? I think you do whatever you like with cabbage for sauerkraut, to be honest. Oh, are you having a snooze now? Yeah? Know what you need? No, you stay. Treats. Hi, Two Family Homestead. Ben's and Moors are looking beautiful. Family Homestead, Ohio. I don't know why I didn't realise you're in Ohio. I used to live in Ohio. Ferment faster. Or even leave you slice it. Oh, okay. There you go. Curly. With him, he's having a scratch. Oh, right. I've just got to either open or walk, step over this, climb over this gate. What do you reckon? Climb over could be more comical. You know what, Kate? The best thing to do is to try both and see which you prefer. So I'm trying to open the gate latch one-handed. No, it's not going to work. Actually, I'm not going to climb over this one because I know that it hasn't actually got a thing at that end. So I'll go this way around. And I'm putting water everywhere. Okay, what I said was, if that was me, sorry. Look at that view. Try both. See which one you prefer. You might prefer chunky. You might prefer less chunky. I went into the kitchen of a Swiss friend person I know last year, and they were cooking up just cabbage. They said, what's with the cabbage? Well, it's just cabbage. Yes, but surely you're putting something with the cabbage. No, it's just cabbage. Okay. We Brits are not used to eating just cabbage. Oh dear. So I've got to open this gate because this one's easier to open one-handed. No. I must have probably the only goat in the world that would rather be inside. Would rather be inside than outside on a beautiful day like this. She has a raised bed now in her goat pen and she loves it. Oh, thanks for that. Yeah, darling. You'll top up your thingy. Chopped a couple of days. Yeah, exactly. Good idea. I experiment a lot with my cooking, but that's probably why I'm not cooking. Sorry, it's got to turn the water off. I forget that when people are looking at things on a big screen instead of a little phone, it gives you a headache. I don't remember the last time I had Bubble and Squeak. It probably was at school when I was a kid. Probably about 7 years old. Right, let's go have a look at Willow. I've noticed that if she hasn't had her painkillers, she's in, if they've worn off, then she's noticeably worse than when she has had them. Yeah, have a look at the view. That over there could actually be Topo North. I'm not sure, Tapo North. But if you've not seen their YouTube channel, go and have a look. It's TAP, T-A-P-O, North, N-O-T-H. Thank you, Karen. I love it. I tell you, we've had years of bad neighbours. Really, really bad neighbours. Willow, if Willow's painkillers have worn off, she's noticeably worse. They're just having a groom. Curly, that's her wound. Please don't make it worse. Oh, look who's out. There are 3 naughty little lambs who are supposed to be in this barn. We'll go see them in a minute. But Willow is exceptionally happy now she's got a friend. I mean, Curly's an amazing pony. He's such a good boy. Hi! Don't worry, you can carry on. We're just looking. Willow's leg, she's still not using it properly, but she's using it better. She's only, see, her painkillers haven't kicked in yet. I don't know what's going to happen. It's been, what, 7 weeks now. Really, 17th of March, we have to make a decision. But I'll consult with several vets. Once the painkillers have kicked in, she'll start walking much better again. She got kicked, Karen, quite badly in the shoulder. Oh, Peep, that just turned into a chicken porn video. You naughty boy. I didn't see them in the back there. Yeah, she is trying. She's a lot better. I mean, to be honest, having that cast on doesn't really help. See if I can get a better view from the other side. All right, girl. Yeah. As soon as the painkillers have kicked in, she'll walk on it really quite well. Hi, Curly. Oh yeah, she loves the scratches. Curly loves his scratches. Hey. Yeah. Oh, I know, Karen. Hi. She doesn't trust me because I have to trick her into letting me clean it. Hi. I'll try and show you her wound. She may not let me because she's getting really funny. There it is. Just there. Oh, just after the accident, I could get my entire fist in there. Now it's actually only skin deep. So yeah, if she's going fast, she won't use the leg. If her painkillers have run out, she won't use the leg. But she's just had a top up, so 10 minutes time it'll be a lot better. You alright? She hasn't, oh sorry, I just missed it. She just walked on it. She hasn't broken it. This is just nerve disruption. Hi, yeah, beautiful. But we've lost both of her older brothers, both at young ages, so I really don't want to lose her. See if she'll walk on it. There you go. Gotta admit, that's a lot better than it was 2 weeks ago. Yeah. You alright, girl? Thank you for showing us that. Little Curly. I should really clip all his fur off, but you know, the second I do, we're going to end up with more snow or something. Let's go. Seffi lying in the hay bale now. Let's go and have a look at the 3 naughty little lambs. And I just caught the girl coming out of the chicken shed. Oh, she was awful, wasn't she, Kate? So yeah, these 3 little lambs, I mean the 2 Highland cattle, yes. That is a big rooster. He's a Scots Dumpy. Oh, the one on the right, that's a Scots Dumpy, and that rooster there is a Silkie. The Scots Dumpy is massive, but he's a short-legged Scots Dumpy, which means he's got these teeny tiny little legs. This is a Scots Dumpy hen who came with him. Hi, Jay. We're just going to have a look at the naughty lambs, who are where they're not supposed to be. I know, Peep. You're a very noisy rooster. There's Milky the Silkie. I did not name some of these. I didn't name Milky. Thing is, I don't want to stop these lambs from grazing outside because it's good for them. it gives their mums a break. And, you know, they're still, whilst I've got a claim on them, they're still owned by the farmer. So, hi, Cam Fantails. Look at these 3 little naughty lambs. Look how close I can get to them now. So the 2 boys, I'm going to stick something up in a day or 2, or maybe later if I get round to it, about naming them. Yes, hello! The 2 black and white boys are mine, the white one isn't. But obviously the farmer's leaving them on the mums for now. I would like actually to fence this area off and let them all out, but I haven't got enough fencing at the moment. But I keep catching them coming out of the chicken shed, which may explain why our chicken food hasn't lasted as long as it should this month. What? You want to go over there? You want to go to the forestry land? They're getting so brave. Oh, the Silky is so noisy. Hey, you two. How old? The girl, the white one, was around Christmas. And the 2 boys, I think, were around New Year. So you're only talking about 2 months. They're big, though. They are really big. Where are you going? Hey, where are you off to? I was collecting all the names that everybody suggested. Hello. Yeah, you're on your own. Oh, I love both the black and white ones. He, I think, is the prettiest. So that one's gone back in. Oh, it's beautiful up here. Oh, now they're going. Bye. This is the 3rd time I've caught them out today. Oh, isn't he beautiful? And unfortunately, they're crossbreeds, which means I actually have no showing I can do with them, which is such a shame. See that? All that mess. Every day pile that up nicely and then mess it up. Whee! Oh dear. You actually get less for dark wool. Nobody wants dark wool. Yes, you've really been in there all the time. You haven't at all ever left, have you? You know what the best thing about this is? I think no matter where these lambs end up, when they're adults, if they disappear and go all over the place, I think I'm always going to be able to get them back quite easily into this barn. I love them. They're so funny. This is Dory, the old girl. Unfortunately, I think she's got cancer of a type. So she's the white girl's mum. She's getting on a bit. That one there, who's just been eating out the red tub, that's the boy's mum. 2 black boys, they are enormous. I know, poor mama. But you know what? She's been in here through the winter. Dory's mostly not amused because I'm not giving her any turnips or anything. Because when their owner comes up in the evenings, they get hand-fed turnips and stuff. What are you doing, Obi? Turnips, carrots, all things like that. This girl here, let's get hubby some coffee, wake him up. Oh, thanks for joining us, Kate. I'll see you soon. This girl here, she's been looking like she's about to have a lamb now for about, I don't know, 2 months. Oh, it's lovely, isn't it, Jay? I love this barn. Funny enough, the farmer who owns all of these, he used to live here. Oh, bye. You're right, girl. Oh dear. Asher found 5 of the hen's eggs in here today. Oh, thanks for coming. So we've had... Thanks. Yeah, he used to live here. He actually grew up here. Hi, Dory. And the funny thing is... Hi, Dory. I haven't got anything. I'm sorry. Oh, actually, I do have something. Dory. Dory. Want some treats? No? Okay. No, I haven't got turnips. No, we didn't leave the animals. He's parents used to own this place, and they used to farm it, and they sold it about, I don't know, 5 or 8 years ago. I don't know. I'm not quite sure. It's all a bit vague. But him and his sister were both farmers, and they couldn't afford to buy it. Circumstances changed. They couldn't buy it off their parents. They couldn't just have it off the parents. So anyway, he has a field next to it. He took a bit off it. So they've retained a small part at the end, but he's got no barns. And when one of them had a baby in the winter, it was all, you know, sort of a bit of a, oh dear, what do we do now? So I said, just bring them up here, chuck them in the barn. So little girl was born first outside, and then we brought them in, and he brought the ones that he thought were looking like they were going to have their babies. So the 2 little boys are born in here, and the big fat one, as I said, has looked like she's been having gonna have her babies any day now for ages, and she still hasn't. So that's why she has had a really nice lovely winter out of the snow, the rain and everything. She's been in this lovely barn all winter. But yeah, when I was talking to the farmer a couple of weeks ago, he said, we've never used this barn for sheep. I said, why not? It looks, to me, it's, you know, perfect for sheep. He said, I know. He said, but we just never did. So yeah, he loves it. He thinks it's brilliant. So he's actually doing all of his lambing in here. He's going to bring his other ewes in that are due to lamb soon. So we're going to have lots more. We're going to have lots more lambs. So hopefully he'll let me show more videos of the lambs. So this is our little, one of our streams, or creek, whatever you want to call it. My phone has zoomed in. Oh, there we go. I've been trying to zoom it out now for about 10 minutes and it hasn't been doing it. This water you can drink. This is all pure mountain water. Oh, I'm sorry, Jay. It's beautiful. Come visit here. Because, you know, Highlands of Scotland, well known for that lovely sunny February. It's amazing, Karen. There's no other word for it. We are so blessed to live here. It's amazing. And we really did suffer with really bad neighbours for years. And, you know, I had a breakdown. Bottle some of the sun. Yeah, I wish. Scotch! Yeah, proper whiskey. If you ever look at your whiskey and it says it's from Speyside or the River Spey, that is where we are. And Speyside whiskey is said to be the best in the world. Somebody left us a plough, but one of my friends is having that because it's way too big for my tractor. I don't know what used to be here. We think it was probably ducks because this is fenced on both sides of the river, the stream. Come on, Gonzo! Sorry if I shouted. Hi, darling! Yeah! Beautiful day, yay! I think we're due a little bit of rain Saturday night, and that's it. For the foreseeable future, which is good. Now this used to be a barn, these poles that you can see. And what happened was, a big tree fell over it. Where's the heather fields? I don't know. Actually, that's heather. If I can zoom in. That's heather. That's the next. What kind of dog? Gonzo is a Jack Russell. About 3/4 Jack Russell and 1/4 probably Corgi. Maybe Dachshund. Miniature. Not really sure. Yeah, so this used to be a barn and I can bring it back into use if I want to. But a big tree fell on it. So there's only a bit of it left. This, where all this rubbish is, it was like that when we came here, all this rubbish. But this paddock goes up to those trees that you can see. Goes along this line here. It's quite a thin paddock. Up to the trees. And that will eventually, if we stay here long enough, which I really hope we'll stay here forever, that will eventually be my goat pen. Energetic dogs, yeah, they both are. Gonzo, actually, he's getting quite old now, but Obi's only three, well, about to turn 4. I've had Obi 3 years. There's the ponies. So you probably can't see them. There's the ponies. That road is the end of my land. There's the penguin barn. We got to the point of naming the barn silly things in the end. Heather ale is... I don't normally like ale, but I actually quite like heather ale. This will probably be the pheasant breeding pen at some point, but well, I've only got 2. They're in the aviary. But what this should be, quite scary looking down there, is they used to get a delivery of 40 tons of barley. Yes, heather ale's like beer, but you don't add hops. They used to get a delivery of 40 tons at a time, a 40-ton lorry of barley, which came from the distilleries, and the lorries would come up here, back up to this point here, and tip the 40 tons into there. We were really confused as to what it was at first, because we were thinking it was obviously built with no roof. Why did it not have a roof? And that's what it was. So yeah, we're going to sort that out, and we'll have the pheasant's pen. I do eat pheasant, Jay, but the agreement I had with Asher is that he doesn't have to be on first name terms with any of his meat. So whilst we will eat meat, we won't eat from our own, which is fine, to be honest. It's make beer with all the barley. Barley. No, they make whiskey. This is whiskey land. All the distilleries around here make whiskey. Some of them make gin, but most of them are whiskies. Speyside whiskey is famous for being the best whiskey in the world. Even Glenfiddich is just down the road. Yeah. I live on what is called the Whiskey Trail, which is it's just a mass of distilleries, and you can go and have a look round a lot of them, but they're basically all in the same area, and they're all around here. Hi, Flying versus Farm. Felt like you the other day. We had fighter jets over. It was quite interesting, actually. We've collected 10 eggs already today, but I still check because 1 or 2 lay late. Oh, I need to clean you out. Yeah, 10 eggs from 12 hens. Yesterday we had 9 eggs. So some of you girls are doing really, really well. Keep it up. Got too many eggs, actually. Yeah, we had fighter jets over, and the really interesting one was I saw 3 fighter jets, and there was one in the middle that was one type of jet, and then it was flanked on either side by 2 different types of jet. You know, you can tell by the wing configuration. And I was just looking at it going, oh my god, somebody has sent a rogue fighter jet into the area to test the defences again, because it does happen. You know, they're seeing it off. And then about 20 minutes later, I saw those 2 again, but it turned out that it was a flyby from some fighter plane that was being retired. So I was just thinking, who on earth would send a fighter jet into this place? You know, it's like, I suppose it's one way to test the defences, but we have RAF Lossiemouth is in a straight line about 12 miles that way. So yeah. Oh, Stirling's quite a nice place. Oh, sorry, I've missed some. Easter eggers are slackers. Even my tiny little Diddy lemons laying eggs. This is the geese, because you know that stream I showed you? We actually dug out a pond area for the geese. And we have 3 streams here. And they don't use any of them. So, I put this pot out for them. We fill it up every day, and this is what they do. They can get in it. I've seen them in it, one at a time. Black Rockstar. Haha. He's amazing. I want some ducks. I've always wanted ducks. I haven't got any yet though. I could watch the geese all day. After they're finished having their clean, they'll then start squawking and flapping and everything, which they do on a regular basis. And then I come running out to see what's out here, and it's just them excited because they've had a wash. Oh, Highland whiskey. Yeah, Highland whiskies are generally around this area. As I said, Speyside. Hi, B&J Outdoors. Speyside, if your whiskey's made in Speyside or from Spey River, Spey Water, then that's local to me. And that stream that I showed you carries on and ends up in the River Spey. You know what? Geese can be fantastic, or they can be a pain. I love mine. I've only got 2. They're brother and sister, so I'm not breeding from them. They're really, really good guard dogs, but Obi probably just make out on his back there. He's still sort of got a little bit of a wound. Where is it? I can't point. There. That was from the geese. Gonzo got pinned down, but you know, I have my geese for security, so I can't really have them for security and then moan when they do what they're supposed to do. You know, it depends what you want them for. If you want them just to be nice and sweet and lovely and that you can pet them and cuddle them, don't get geese. It's simple. You know, they will, if they don't know somebody, they will challenge them. I mean, they challenge my neighbour and they see him most days. And they will. One of them was challenging him the other day, and I was trying to get it on video, but he swore at them. They walked off. It depends on how your kids are, how they are used to the geese. My friend's kid comes round and he's 5 and he just runs after the geese, and he's smaller than the geese when they're upright, to be honest. And this kid just chases the geese, and the geese just run away from him, and he doesn't stop chasing them. So I have to put the geese away whenever he's coming. It's one of those things. If you run away when a goose sort of threatens towards you, then you're in trouble. But if the geese threaten you and you just stand up to them, I mean, I just open my arms and I shout, "Do you want a hug?" and they run away because they don't like hugs. But I quite like my geese. You know, I've got them for security, so they've got to do their job, haven't they? Oh, they're so lovely. Oh, it's 4:15. I need to get going because I've got to start putting the animals to bed. Hi, Obi. Look at that cow horn. Random cow horns every now and then. And I saw a video about making sort of little whiskey pots for when you're Highlanders in the 17th century and before, when they're out in the islands, they'd make a little whiskey pot out of these. For tea, I don't know. I was going to make a quiche. I haven't got around to it yet. I'll show you how big this horn is so you can get an idea of how little whiskey they got. It's not very big. I've got tiny hands as well. Ooh, Joan of Arc. Lovely. See you soon, Jay. I'm about to go anyway. But yeah, that's a cow's horn. That's what it looks like when it's not on the head. Got broken off at some point. So I don't know. The other option is to make what's called houlettes, which means that you can throw stones ahead of sheep when you're herding them to stop them from disappearing off, but I don't think I think my sheep more likely run up to the thing going, oh, what was that? I know you like it. Will you get off? It's really thin. Anyway, right. I'm going to go. Here, Obi, you have it then. No, you don't want it. You want it on the floor. Okay. Bye-bye. It's been his toy for 6 months. Sloth Mall. Exactly. Okay, everybody. I am going to go. Ooh, Honey Hollow Homestead has a surprise. I'm going to watch that video. I'm going to go do the animals, make quiche, and see what happens. Bye, everybody.